Mr. Daugherty, can you give us your full name?
Name's Harrison Trent Daugherty.
And you're the CEO and founder of Daugherty Incorporated?
Well, I'm not the founder, but I am the CEO.
Alright, so if you're not the founder, who is?
His name is Mr. Billy Bob Daugherty, my grandfather. You know, he laid the foundation. My father, you know, came in and he taught me the ways of the world, and I'm taking the ways of the world and I'm making them my own.
Alright, so enlighten us what goods and services you provide to the community.
Daugherty Incorporated, we're straight shooters. We get down, we get in the dirt, we get our hands dirty. You know, we don't really like to do it much, but we will take our shoes off for money. We provide services such as, if you know, we're kind of like life coaches. We'll come in, we'll tell you how bad you messed up, we'll try to fix you, and you know, we're pretty much there for you. That's how Daugherty Inc does. We're here for the people.
Well, that's splendid. Now, how do you feel about stepping into the corporate world at a time where the economy is at a crisis such as this?
Well, you see, being from Louisiana, we really, you know, never had much money growing up. You know, I'm used to living in poverty, but not necessarily poverty, but I've been strapped for cash before many times. I'll say that, and you know, it's really not a big deal. You know, like I said, I'm here for the people. The people need me. I'm going to be there to service them in any way possible. And I'm not going to let the money thing hold me back.
Now, what kind of demographic are you shooting for with your services?
White people.
Now, why would you go with an incorporation when you could take the financial security of an LLC or a CCR?
Well, because I don't know what LLCs
do you fancy
are.
yourself a venture capitalist or an entrepreneur?
I'm an entrepreneur by heart. That's it.
That's all?
That's all I got to say about that.
Where do you plan on locating most of your businesses? And from the way it sounds, it's not really a business at all. So do you plan on having office buildings?
Let me stop you right there. Of course, this is a business. I look at a business as any organization directed towards helping people, aka is a charity, and mine is a business, because I don't know if you've ever heard of this called the bro system. Sometimes I bring in net capital gains from the bro system. Sometimes I lose money to the bro system. And you know, that's just how the bro system works.
So it's similar to NASDAQ in that sense?
Not at all like NASDAQ.
Alright.
Because it's not charted or put on pie graphs. I think to be, you know, for real business, you don't need those pie charts. I'm allergic to pie. All pie, apple pie, blueberry pie, peach pie, apricot pie, shit pie.
Getting back to the original question, what are your business locations, and do you plan on erecting business buildings at these locations? Or do you plan on using a home office?
I'm sorry, I froze up for a second. Did I hear erecting?
Yeah, you did. You heard erecting, not in the sense that you're picturing it, I'm sure, but I was actually asking, do you plan on building...
Let me stop you right there. I'm not a painter. I don't picture anything.
Alright, pardon. I'm 1,000 pardons.
Okay.
What
were you saying? Let's get back to it. What's going on?
What I was originally intending to ask you was, do you plan on erecting business buildings at the chosen location of your site? And what is the location that you plan on using your business at?
Well, let me just start out by saying Daugherty Incorporated is actually wherever I'm at. Where we're at right now, we're at Starbucks in Sasebo, Japan. Daugherty Inc. is now located in Starbucks,
so
Sasebo, Japan.
You're saying you're also, besides the CEO, you're actually the entire staff yourself?
No.
You don't have a staff per se?
No, I do have a staff.
And
they don't even know it though, and they don't get paid.
They're located where?
Everywhere.
So
I got them in Sasebo. If I've been somewhere, they're staff. We're not talking about infections either.
If I can say, with all due respect, basically you're a predatory company. You're preying on people to utilize their assets for your monetary gain. Is that what you're telling me?
How many times have you seen Daugherty Incorporated on the news for taking advantage of people? How many times have
Besides
you
in 2004?
2004 has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now.
I'm sorry to bring that up. You know what? We're gonna move on. This has been an awkward portion of the interview. We're just gonna move on.
Good idea. How much time do we have left in this interview?
You know what? We can just call it right now if you feel uncomfortable. All right,
I promised you my time. I'm going to give you my time. But
please don't try to guilt me into this interview.
I feel a lot of disrespect coming from your end of the camera.
I'm sorry that I've been projecting that. I say we leave that behind us and move on amicably.
Yeah.
Now, all right, moving on from that last portion. Do you have any logos in mind, or have you actually trademarked your name yet?
We actually have not trademarked it. It takes a lot of money.
So you don't have the capital to trademark your own name?
I told you about the bro system already. Stop talking about the money situation.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to glean how your business stays afloat in this economic turmoil.
It doesn't. It's like a submarine. It but it doesn't. It's in between. Top, bottom, us. Next.
All right, so you're. I'm sorry, that just doesn't sound like a business at all.
I'm drinking coffee. I can't hear you.
That's completely rude. You agreed to this interview.
Yeah, but you asked for it.
All right, now we talked about this during the last segment. Can we please move on in a friendly manner?
Are we in the present?
We are in the present.
Sounds good.
All right. Now moving on.
Next question.
Have you thought of?
How about you ask the next question?
Please don't interrupt me while I'm in the middle of an interview.
Anybody? I don't hear you talking. I'm drinking coffee.
Mr. Daugherty, that's completely inappropriate. Now, moving on. Have you thought about franchising your business outside of the Louisiana area?
We are actually talking to an emu farmer in Mississippi, talking about harvesting emus for meat and their talons, because the Native American tribes, even if there are any alive still, I don't know if they are, but they enjoy their toenails.
Emu toenails.
So
you're looking to get into the emu toenail business?
Not just whole emus. Period. We can make underwear out of their feathers. We can make crystal balls out of their rectums. We can I don't know. The rest of it we'll probably just throw away. Toenails, rectums, and feathers. That's really all we're going for with the emus.
Well, it sounds like a very resourceful animal. We're going to end on that note. Could you just look into the camera and say how you've been watching MSNBC News?
No, I can't, actually.
All right. Thank you very